Hello students, this is physics session for class 9th. As you know, in the last class I had discussed about velocity time graph, and today I am going to discuss equations of motion. So let us see. There are three equations of motion. First one is v equal to u plus at. Second equation of motion is s equal to ut plus half at square, and third equation of motion is v square minus u square equal to 2as. These are three equations of motion. These equations of motion, these symbols v, u, a, t, s, these symbols have their usual meaning. As you already know, u means initial velocity, v means final velocity, t means time, and s means distance covered by the body. Okay? So, these symbols have usual meaning. First equation of motion, it is known as velocity time relation. Velocity time relation means first equation of motion is called velocity time relation, and similarly this is second equation of motion, s equal to ut plus half at square. This is called position time relation. Time relation. Okay? And third equation of motion, this is v square minus u square equal to 2as. This is called position velocity relation. Okay? So, these three equations of motion have their name. First equation is velocity time relation, second equation is position time relation, and third equation is position velocity relation. Okay? Now, this is first equation of motion. We have to derive first equation of motion by graphical method. So, derive first equation of motion by graphical method. Okay? So, this is derivation of first equation of motion. So, let us start how graphically we can derive the formula v equal to u plus at. So, let us see. this is on x axis time and on y axis velocity. Okay. This is velocity time graph. Let it is O, it is A, it is B. So AB is velocity time graph. This is x axis, this is y axis. We always take time on the x axis and velocity on y axis. Okay. So suppose a body is moving in a straight line with initial velocity u. It has acceleration a. Okay. After time t, its final velocity becomes v. Okay. So in this case we always consider that a body is moving in a straight line. Suppose a body is moving in a straight line and it has initial velocity u. Okay. This portion shows initial velocity. That is why the graph is not originating from the origin, but it is starting from this point. It means the body has some initial velocity and it is moving with uniform acceleration a, and after time t its final velocity becomes v. So let us see in this graph. This is velocity time graph. From point B, drop perpendicular on x axis and on y axis. Okay. Let this is C. So what we will do? From B point, drop perpendicular on x axis, this is BC, and on y axis at this point. Okay. Now draw parallel line from A which is parallel to OC. Okay. You can write here C, you can write here D. So BD is the line which is dropped from B point. So drop perpendicular from on x axis and on y axis from point B, okay, and draw parallel line from A, which is parallel line AC, which is parallel to OD. This one, we draw parallel line AC which is parallel to OD. Okay, this is our construction in this graph. Now, since as we know acceleration, this is equal to slope of velocity time graph, velocity time graph. Okay, acceleration of the body is equal to slope of velocity time graph, and slope means angle with the x axis, this one. So this is the slope, so it means BC upon AC, means this is perpendicular and this is base. So slope of velocity time graph means BC upon AC. Okay, BC is perpendicular and this is base. Now, as you can see, this portion is BC and this portion in the graph, it is representing initial velocity u, and AC, it is representing time t from A to C. Okay, and you can see in this graph OA equal to CD, OA equal to CD. So you can write BC, this one, it can be written as BC, it can be written as BD minus CD. Okay, so you can write it BD minus CD upon AC. Okay, BD minus CD upon AC. What is BD? This one. BD is this. So BD here represents final velocity and this portion represents initial velocity. Okay. So from VT graph you can see, from velocity time graph, now you can take a screenshot of it. Now this one is after, and you can make correction here, parallel line. Okay. Now you can again take a screenshot of it. Here final velocity becomes v. Okay. Now you can see from velocity time graph, BD is equal to V. You can see here BD is equal to V. It is representing final velocity, and CD equal to OA, and this is equal to U. Okay, this one CD equal to OA and this is equal to U, and AC is equal to T. It is representing time. Now putting the values, since acceleration is equal to BD minus CD upon AC. So now put all these values in this equation. As you know, acceleration equal to, it is small a, BD, it is V minus CD equal to OA equal to U. You can write here U upon AC means T. Now you can cross multiply AT equal to V minus U, or you can write V equal to U plus AT. This is our required expression, and this is first equation of motion. So you can see in this way you can derive the formula for the first equation of motion, V equal to U plus AT. In this equation, these symbols have their usual meaning. V means final velocity, U means initial velocity, A means acceleration of the body, T means time. Okay. Now you can take a screenshot of it. Now this class is over today, and we will discuss derivation of second equation of motion by graphical method in the next class. Thank you, students.